Everyone has a 3 a.m. story. At some point, you wake up for whatever reason, and you have that time to lie in state thinking. You could swear no one else is awake anywhere, or if they are, no one is aware of, well, what you are feeling about the universe, or life, or your family, or your next day, or any number of topics that cross through the quiet at that very tender hour. I actually wandered outside once, just to our backyard, thinking, hey, if I get abducted by aliens, I could make some bucks. Now, I know, my luck, it would be a couple of guys who snuck over the border instead. There is one gentleman I know who is unique in this 3 a.m. wake-up thing. He goes surfing. At the beach, in the ocean. He does. You don't have to believe me. I know you are not supposed to be on the beach or at the beach at that time. He knows. It's not like anyone is patrolling things, though, all that carefully, and he goes right down to the shore. He suits up, he flaps the board into the water, and he paddles out. I sat with him more than once when he's talked about it. Sometimes he even tears up. Sometimes he laughs because it strikes him as so funny. He's out there getting some decent curl, sometimes having a hell of a time finding his board when he wipes out. But, buddy, it's so exhilarating. I can't tell you how exhilarating. Well, what do you tell your wife? It was weird the first few times, but now she actually likes it. By the time I'm back, shower, and get myself under the sheets, she's waking. Her body is very warm, and she likes to hold me. She says, "Welcome home." I want to tell her how it was, and she often asks, but both of us usually are asleep before I say a whole lot more. Any scary stories? I saw dolphins a few times, was a bit freaked out, wasn't sure what they were. Sometimes the moon is so big, I mean so much bigger than you would even expect. Nothing really scary though. The main thing is that sense of oneness, of being part of the planet, of having all that time you could ever want to do what you want. I used to wish someone else was with me so I could share it, but it's gotten to a point where I think I am sharing it with someone anyway. It feels like it. I never feel alone out there. Pictures? Can you take pictures? I thought of getting a water-resistant camera. For now, they're here. He points to his forehead. When I got sick recently, my friend came over. He'd been out at 3 a.m. in the past week. He told me all about it. It was the one thing that made him feel better. It made me feel better. Finally, I started to feel stronger. One of these times, please call me. Even if I don't get in, at least I can see it for myself. You won't mind a call at your home at 3 a.m.? That call, no, it would be welcomed. I might even try to convince my wife and kids to come with. He smiled. Get better, dude. The Ways look forward to seeing you. I didn't mention it, but I will here in closing. My friend has cancer. About a year ago. They think they got it out, but it's still a bit of wait and see. He has done the chemo after they did a surgery. It was pretty brutal. Interesting, though. He is one of the most positive people I have ever met.